started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes onto the field first today. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away.
Ain't that party about us right now.
Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously, a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
You are trash,
girl. At the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Bettis. They made the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up the first down like they did right there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent...
Oh, my God, everything's a hit. Oh, my God, everything's a hit. They changed every... What the fuck is going on with this league?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Oh, my God, everything's a hit.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Makes the quick grab.
Oh my God.
He's got away. It's a
the fast
seam
idea.
Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the ball.
What the fuck is this, man?
Take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cardinals. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the air on first down.
Bro, look at this. What the fuck is going on?
Turnover can swing momentum.
This is my last game in this league. This is my last game. I can't do these settings.
Pressing too much.
This shit is crazy.
Job of a quarterback. You better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's
Let's do
trying to
like
force
8
the big play
hits,
instead
bro.
of just checking
Like
it
10
down
hits
or
this
throwing
year.
it
This
away.
shit
He's
is
got to do a better
ridiculous.
job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of
87.
talent. He's making bad decisions.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
What the fuck is
And
going
that play
on?
shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he
Everything's a
goes at the
fucking
38.
kid.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. That's caught. It's Bettis. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Right back to it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been gliding up their stat line.
11 hits already. This shit is ridiculous.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. The 18 unit on the field. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one.
Oh,
He wants to
no.
get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the...
Can't
That's a
find
foul,
a
by the way.
win, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. There he goes breaking the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. First 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happening.
Tackle is made, but he's got it. First and goal from the 6.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone.
I gotta get at least 3 receivers for the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Beneath the shadow of Howard's rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Oh, they're after it.
Oh, pick it up.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy, because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Sends it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on.
Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Gonna look downfield again. Pocket breaking down. It's hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He threw it down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? He's got his man. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash.
Find a play.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looking to throw on third. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Clemson jumps to the line. They'll go to the air on second and short. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Too long to get off on that.
They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. He might want another play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bettis. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee.
Thank you.
Give him 6.
How to do a deep cover.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into turning it on. Works his way to the 18-yard line. Not enough for the first down. They'll be facing fourth down. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was able to get them ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's McGooligan. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bettis. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, he makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Bettis. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Lost to throw again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Took forever to get around.
Clemson fit it in the window for the score. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. And the Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Got the quick pass. At the 35, he's open. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Bettis. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Clemson is quick to the line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bettis. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see...
Touchdown, Tiger! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air on first down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Puts it out of the air. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance. Show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good...
There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Tigers will hustle to the line.
let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding him. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Here comes Clemson with another first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's McGooligan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Hauls it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing. At a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Cradles it at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points, he was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got it. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The short hands. It's McGooligan. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying to score.
Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a